This video pertains to the destination folder, the best way to use that, how to go from one vehicle to the next, and it's also going to include licensing options that we have available for companies like possibly ADP, CCC, or Mitchell, where we can program this to work in conjunction with any of those programs or any other program that has a database storage or a particular folder storage system, that you can name the images in this program and selecting the database folder to go straight to that particular program. As an example, this is Mitchell Ultramate. This is their folder. I'm not sure exactly where the images would go in here, because this particular installation does not have images attached to the estimates in it, but possibly it would come in here into this empty data folder here, or it would go into another system in here under a licensing agreement with, say, Mitchell or whomever, and the program can automatically, once it's installed on a machine, pull up the correct folder address. Like in here, it is this PC, drive H, Mitchell, under ACES. For Mitchell, possibly it would go someplace else in Mitchell. That has to be programmed in, and we can do that once we know the parameters of how that would work. So the program at that point, when you hit this, it would go to that particular directory automatically, and then in here you would either select maybe a claim number, a customer's name for a vehicle, or a file number or something, and then the program, once it pulls that up and goes into there, you would make one click, one selection. In other words, an example would be this folder here, demo images, and then this program would send the images to the correct estimate in that other program automatically when the destination is programmed under the licensing agreement to do just that. So that's how the licensing part of it is. Now, the destination itself, I want to go into that just a little bit more. To give you an example, we're going to do a claim number. So we're going to take our front vehicle here, and we're going to go ahead and do the four corners, and we've just got a right rear corner here. So that has been selected, and that claim number folder is going to pop up here with that image in it. So, and when you're done with that particular vehicle and you get to your next one, let's say it's this one here, you're going to go in and you're going to select a different one. So maybe the next one is going to be Mr. Jones. So you're going to select him, and you're going to come up and you're going to go ahead and put in his mileage. And then we go down here and we open up Mr. Jones, and there's his first image. So that's how you do multiple vehicles. So if you've got 5, 6, 8 vehicles down here in your image folder, which is your, let's say, your SD card from your camera as your loaded images, and you want to send so many of these vehicles or everything of that one vehicle to the Mr. Jones folder or a claim number folder or whatever. Once you're done with your first vehicle and you've selected that, you just come back up here and select another. You may create them on your desktop as just empty blank folders and do it that way. You could just call it a new folder. You could call it anything you want. But then you're going to go ahead and get your images sent to that folder. So then when you're ready to upload your images, all you got to do is go back to Mr. Jones here, and you're already got them already named, so you're going to import them manually into, say, your estimating software, or you're going to upload them to an insurance company website, something like that. So the program's got them already named. All you got to do is copy and send, or move them to whatever destination folder or storage folder that you want to move them to. So that's how the destination folder is basically set up to operate. And also, as far as a licensing, we can do that. We can negotiate something like that with companies that want to include this program with their program, whereas you would download this from either the supplier who wants to incorporate this as a licensing agreement, or you can download it from us, and then they can probably give you directions of how to set it up, or we could give you directions of how to set that up, or we can have it pre-programmed to set that up to, so that it will work, and it will go straight into whatever estimate you're writing or whatever database software that you want to send this to.